We're in the earth that serves. You got to get up 4 a.m. in the morning and go punch the clock for the man. So you can understand. For the man. Because he's sitting on horses right now. He's sitting in that seat of rulership. He's in that position of power. Not us. We're not calling any shots. We ain't running the goddamn thing. Niggas like to run their mouth. That's as far as it go. Niggas love to talk shit. Claim they this or they or that. At the end of the day, a nigga ain't running shit. But a nigga will sell you a wolf ticket if you let him. A nigga is quick to sell them wolf tickets. So this is Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. So that's that same wind. The same wind that I read about in the book of Revelation, that nuclear destruction. Those of you who make it out of you escape the famine, you escape the concentration camp, you escape the race riots, all this madness, and you escape all that, you're gonna catch the missiles. Because just like I read, going back to Amos, the 5th chapter earlier, the day of the Lord is going to be one calamity after the other. You escape the lion only to meet the bear. You get away from the bear only to get struck by the snake. There's no escape. The judgment is sealed. So we're trying to receive that mark to make us that Tawah mark to get the fuck out of here, man. So we can be delivered out of here. We're trying to get that seal. We're not trying to get the seal that you other people gonna get. That the wicked gonna get. Y'all gonna be sealed with this judgment. So the Most High is raising up. He's getting ready to bring a destroying wind through here, man. None shall escape. None shall escape this destroying wind. So it says, and I will send unto Babylon famines that shall fan her and shall empty her land. So right, that destroying wind, man, what do famines do? Famines kick up the heat. They kick up the wind. So those famines, the Most High is in charge of those famines. You know, you got them famines come in the form of these angels who's gonna let loose these winds. These angels gonna be working on the minds of these men in these other countries to bring America to war. Just to fan this place, man. Just to clean this place out. Most High set in motion these famines. Or he's gonna send famines. It said again, and I will send unto Babylon famines that shall fan her and shall empty her land. They're going to empty the land with these missiles. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. Right. These other countries with these ICBMs, they already gathering. They're already set to destroy this country. America's doing too much, way too much. This place got to be brought out the way. Verse 3, against him that bended, let the archer bend his bow. Against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine. And spare ye not her young men. Destroy ye utterly all her hosts. And the host is the army. It's talking about America. Most High say, spare ye not her men. Spare none of her hosts. This is the time we coming to. We see this going down. Putin, he's already said he give America, he's giving U.S. warning after warning. What does America do in response? They steady push the limits. They steady testing Putin's patience and the patience of these Russians, who the scriptures call the Medes. So, and that's according to prophecy. These things must be. We got to get out of here. For us to get out of here, World War III has to commence. The mark of the beast has to be made mandatory. All these things are going to come, man. It's going to be rapid. When they start to hit, everything is going to go rapid. Everything is going to go rapidly. So, again, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 3, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. Who is him that bendeth? The only nation that then shot the nuclear warheads is America. And that's how you know it's talking about America. America is the he that bendeth. They done already nuke countries. No? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. That's what's going to happen. There'll be no more U.S. Army. There'll be no more, U.S. military bases all over the world. They will be utterly destroyed. Utterly. Verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, they that are thrust through in her streets. So again, thus shall the slain fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. Land of the Chaldeans is here in America. Slain are they're going to fall in these streets, man. They're going to fall in this land. None shall escape, just like I read earlier. None shall escape except the men of the Lord, who the Most High got set up. And that's it. Everybody else is going to be destroyed. So it said, verse 5, for Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power. So it's going to the two kingdoms, the northern and the southern kingdom. Israel being the so-called Latin tribe, so you can understand today, they made up the northern kingdom of ancient times. And Judah being the southern kingdom, as Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. We all went into captivity. But it says again, for Israel had not been forsaken. So Israel's going to be saved. Nor Judah of his power. Most High hadn't forgot Israel or Judah. He's going to deliver a remnant. He has an elect. You know what I'm saying? Just bring that out real quick. Go to the book of Romans. This is Romans the 11th chapter. Let's start at about the 7th verse. Romans chapter 11, verse 4. But what said the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So the Most High got 7,000 men reserved unto him. Preserved, reserved, specifically for the governance and the rebuilding of the nation of Israel. These men are going to be under a New Testament, New Covenant, so you can understand, with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and in the wilderness will be made to pass under the rod. The rod, again, going back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So the Apostle Rumlaw went into the breakdown of the elect. 1/3 here in America is going to be delivered. Then you have the elect of the 1/3. It's going to be, they're scattered around the world. That 144,000, put it like that. That 144,000, which is of that 1/3, scattered around the world. And then you're going to have that great multitude. So that great multitude is going to be gathered together, brought into the wilderness, and be made to pass under the rod. Everybody else is going to either be destroyed or go into captivity. So again, we go back to that Romans one more time. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 4. But what said the answer of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So you're going to see that 7,000 is completion. Most High set aside, set apart, sanctified, and made holy, or will make holy, because all haven't been awakened yet. But he got a complete number of men to be delivered. Which do not bow the knee to Baal. So going back to Jeremiah, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, bring out that 5th verse again. It said, for Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, though the land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. So right, we all, you know, sin and came short of the glory, but the Most High is not going to totally forsake us. Most High is going to send his grace and have mercy toward us, that we might be delivered, that we might be saved. And through the elect, the entire nation of Israel is going to be brought back. Through the elect. So, verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. That's right, this is the time of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's vengeance. I can't stress that enough. But what's going to make you get right? Me sitting here telling you, you got to, you know, you got to build your own businesses in your communities. You got to establish schools, build churches, whatnot. Is that going to make you get right? No, that's going to incorporate you even more into this wicked system of Babylon, this wicked Babylonian system, and corrupt you. That's what that's going to do. I just read it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. All right, I'm going to tell you that, man. This is the time of the Most High's judgment. That's what's going to make you get right. That's what's going to put the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in you. Knowing that death is coming to this place. And innumerable count of bodies is going to be in these streets, man. The slain shall be in the land. The wicked shall lie in the streets. Blood shall run to the horse's bridle. This is the time we're in. Now, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of Yahweh, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience. So, knowing therefore the terror of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that's how we persuade men. We don't persuade men with goodly and kindly words of false prophecies, speaking of peace when there is no peace. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans haven't had peace since the white man set foot here in this land. Yet you got prophets wanting to prophesy peace. What, the white man gave you a job, made you a happy slave. He gave you certain liberties as a slave. You can drive, you got the liberty to drive. You got the liberty to open businesses, which are not going to prosper, which are going to fail. And that appeases you niggas. Is that all it takes to appease a nigga? And like the apostles always say, man, you can buy a nigga cheap. You know? A nigga sell a lot for a meal. 1 meal, man, that's cheap. A nigga sell a lot for 100 grand. Yeah, you can buy a nigga for cheap, man. But you niggas are appeased. You niggas are happy here, man. Y'all love it here in Babylon. Let me bring this out. Because, you know, we got it the worst, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans got it the worst, man. Yet y'all are the most happy here. Y'all, it boggles the mind, I put it like that. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all boggle the mind. Now this is Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So again, man, I read in just now in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Micah is repeating the same thing. Arise ye and depart. This is not our rest. America wasn't made for us. America wasn't set up for us. Our kingdom is with the Lord. The Lord is coming back to establish our kingdom on earth as it is in heaven, following the same patterns. But this here, man, this kingdom of wickedness, this is not our kingdom. It was not meant for the Negroes, Latinos, nor Native Americans to prosper in this place. And just like I said earlier, for you to prosper in America, you have to be totally given to wickedness. You must serve Satan. You got to serve Satan to make it in this world. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This is Satan's kingdom. So again, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. That's going to be the end of you if you don't leave out of this madness.